So I have a couple of people. There's Vorko, or something. I don't know what the hell that is. Where do they come up with these names? I don't know. Maybe he's trying to be a different nationality. People actually get paid to do this. You know what? Are they really? Let's say that most of us have one trait, and that's like a mental health, right? This started after these people started doing this to us, though, for most of us, I guess. Now, where would they find something? It's got to be in a psychiatric hospital, maybe a counselor's office, maybe a psychiatrist, maybe a psychologist, like a clinic or something. Where are they getting these things? If some of us have had previous mental health issues. Now, mental health issues, it's just a broad spectrum. It could be anywhere from just having childhood trauma that's impeding your growth, your potential, your productivity, or is hindering progress and stopping you or slowing you down from moving forward, to having sociopathic, psychopathic tendencies, wanting to take your life, wanting to take someone else's life. It's a kind of broad spectrum. So PTSD, all these things, they fall in the category. Those are the high ranking ones. Those are the red door type of thing. So with this is like, why is it that all of us, or they want all of us to be seen as like mental health problems? Now, it's almost like people are people who believe that this is government, right? This is government doing this. Government, some part of the government, some branch of the government is paying a bunch of people who are, what does one of them have to be a counselor? Does one of them have to be a psychiatrist? Does one of them have to be a what? How do they get these government contracts? Does some member of that particular branch of the government approach these people and say, look, I want to be in charge of all these people? I want you to monitor these people, and I will pay you X amount of dollars. How does this work? It's like, I'm curious because I want to know how it works. Do they enter like a psychiatric hospital, or they get access? Look at your credit, right? You have credit, where you might not be able to pay your bills on time, and it goes to collections. And then if it's there for a while, because if you've been out of commission for a while, it's just there and it goes to collections. Then you have some company, like there's this one company, can't think of the name right now. They're always like calling you from local numbers and portraying themselves to be from law offices. I think these are not acceptable. You can actually sue them for doing this. They cannot scare you. They're using scare tactics. They're portraying themselves to be somebody they're not. They're trying to instill fear in a person. These things should be monitored also by the government. I don't think they are. They get away with a lot. I'm trying to recall. It's one it seems to have all my files from about 14, 16 years ago, and they're still trying to collect on it. And these things are, they buy them for like $50 or what. But getting back to my original question is, what happens here? Do these people go to like a psychiatric hospital and say, well, all the people who are walking on one leg, all the people who have heart conditions, all the people who have past trauma, murderous tendencies, psychopathic tendencies. How do you pick the category of people to? I mean, I just want to know what makes me so special. I have lost things that I can't find that potentially could be worth a lot of money. Now, you may balk at the idea because for me to say it's probably millions of dollars, it sounds like nothing to you, right? Because it's not really true for you because you don't, first of all, you don't believe it. It sounds like something you're just saying. You have your own paradigm of things to worry about. But I'm just looking at this from all around. So I don't want to put out into the cold a very viable option of what this could be. Because if they want to claim, or if they're saying that people are, it's almost like, well, like a halfway house. People open up a halfway house and they put you, well, let's go to this halfway house, and I'm not sure how this government agent will go and do what? Give them $50 million, $2 million, $5, $2 to do what? I don't understand. What is the government? I just don't. What are they really doing? What is the takeaway for the government? To make our lives miserable for what? Are they taking our assets? There has to be a reason for this. There has to be a reason for it. Now, the government is involved, yes, to a degree, because the technology these people are using, is probably created by the government. It originated with them and is being perfected by them for use of as a war, weapons of war, or weapons of defense. Defense, not war. We're defending, right? Nobody can help us, but we're looking to defend us from somebody else who might want to take us out. But we can't get defended by, what's happening right here. This is too tricky, iffy for them. They have no idea where to start. But heaven forbid somebody come in and just trying to have a little words or something with someone in America. Oh Lord, no. We got to take them out. We got to show them. I'm not mad at America. I'm just mad in general. I'm just looking again at the bigger picture for everybody. Just look at the bigger picture. We're looking to protect us. They're looking to protect us from foreign invaders and people who might be invading, just on a notion that they might be. But they can't protect us from what's happening right here, from the bashing from our fellow Americans. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. I mean, they could go on a premise that a war could start and start attacking another country, setting up bases and all that. And we need help right here from a bunch of fucking nut jobs with these weapons or these hacking abilities. It's no problem for them. I mean, is it just me, or do I see something wrong with this? Do you not see something this way, like just off with this? But anyway, I'm just curious to know how they're doing this. I'm just curious to know how they're doing it. What are they doing? What is the military doing? Because the woman who is doing this, and I know it's technology. But I do know one thing, for those of you who are hearing the voice, which I don't mind the voice. See, I could listen to The Voice 24 hours a day, saying redundant bullshit, in a little handbasket. I really don't give a shit. It's the fucking hacking. My business is like almost stalled because of it, and it's not right. Like just now, I had 2 people made comments on the video. 2 came one after the other. Gotta be from the same source. What are the odds that 2 people just said it just one after the other, almost at the same time, within seconds of each other? I know there's synchronicity, but shit. That's a lot of synchronicity. That's like what? A connection of the uglies. A connection of the fucking the idiots. The idiot connection. The idiot band. The connection of the people who are wrong, fucking with us and think they're almighty and they're powerful, like they're gods and goddesses. Because they can hack and see everybody's assets. Now they feel powerful. It's not your shit. Leave people's shit alone. It's not yours. You're not going to go bother somebody like Donald Trump or one of those guys from Shark Tank or one of those people who, you're not going to bother them because they will show you where you belong. You're not going to but you're coming after the people like me that you can fucking bullies. What does that make you? Just a low-life little bully with a fucking hacks she can hack or they can hack. It's not just her. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. It's not your shit, bitch. Leave it alone. How does that feel? After a while, doesn't it tell on them? Is this where they start to lose their humanity? Because if they want to steal and rob and treat people like shit, at some point, being humans themselves, they start to lose a little bit of it at a time. This is my belief. They start to lose a little bit of it at a time until they become like pieces of cardboard. Just cardboard. They're humans, but there's nothing there that really constitutes what an empathic, living, happy human being is. They're not happy unless they're inflicting pain somewhere else, on someone else, for their own shit. You know what I'm saying? They lose part every time they lose a part of themselves. And I think somewhere they start to hate us. They start to hate us because we get back up. They trip us, we fall, we get back up. They trip us, we fall, we get back up. They trip us, we fall, we get back up. And they start to resent us. Because they've lost themselves, most of themselves. And they start to hate us. And they start to hate the synchronicity, the symmetry of what we represent. Because we don't grow bitter and become nauseating bullies like they are. We're not looking to bully the next person. We're not looking to take their stuff. We're not looking to tell ourselves, well, it's ours because somebody took ours. We're not looking for that. We just want to work. Like somebody today told me, I'm thinking now I have to go on Section 8? You know, I want to talk to my old landlord. I'm going to write him a letter and tell him this is what's happening to me. And he's going to have a hard time believing me, and then he might talk to me. He's going to want to talk to me. If he's any type of fucking man, he should want to talk to me. He's a man I knew for 4.5 years, and he respected me. You know, he should talk to me. He doesn't want to. Because I just feel like I don't know what it is. I shouldn't have said that, you know, if he's any type of man. But I just feel like Maybe I'm vain, but I believe it's the way how this is happening, because it's not something I'm doing to me to cause this. It's not alcohol that I'm consuming. It's not drugs that I'm consuming. It's not because I'm glutton colossally lazy. The only addiction I probably have is overeating. And I'm not making excuses, but the 2 years have been hard for me. For the first few months, I'm in the car with my friend, and I'm talking and talking, and I'm acting like I'm crazy. Man, she was coming down on me, and that was the first time I'd experienced it. I used to go crazy in the car. He used to get panicked sometimes. I could see he didn't know what to do. Because I hadn't experienced it. It was just a lot of pressure. Now I've learned like to drown it out, but now it's taken another turn. It's my business. She's crushed it. I don't understand. I am capable of making a living online, doing anything I want to do. How dare these people? See, this is where people like you and me we gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere. We gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere. This is my business. This is my business. What they're doing is messing or making sure that I don't get, when I set my ads, I'm not getting the results from the ads. And it's I don't know. I'm not getting the results from the ads, and that's a problem. Of course, that would be a problem for any advertiser. This is unacceptable behavior. I don't care how much humanity they've lost. I don't care who is after them. They made these fucking choices in life. They made their choices. They made their bets. They made whatever they've become. They chose to turn into the person who they are right now, good or bad, for better or worse. They had to make a lot of adjustments from being normal human beings. I'm not talking about running into a burning building and fighting crime, or running into a burning building, saving somebody. I'm talking about regular Joe Blow, Joe Schmo, Jane Blow. Regular people. Jack and Jill or whatever. They had to make a lot of adjustments to become who they are right now. Did they consult with us? No, they did not. It's not our fault. They are what they are because of the path that they chose. This is who they chose to become. This is who they choose to remain. It's not our fault. We should not be paying for this shit. We should not. But you're talking like this, trying to get them to understand or see it, is like falling on deaf ears, because they're just not getting it. They are like animals at this point. Like wild animals, crazy wild animals. The asylum is being run by the inmates. Because I've realized that with this one who's doing this to me. No matter what I say, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's not about the website. It's not about the advertising. What is it about? I don't know. It's just to make my life miserable. Why? Is she hoping for a big payout from somewhere? Where is it coming from? Is it the stamps? They're already lost. They're stolen. She already got them. What does she want now? What does she want? No, I'm not her mama. I'm not her mama. I don't know who she... I've never even gotten like a real friendship from her. I don't know her. Is she getting paid to do this? Or is she, I want to know if she's getting paid to do this. Who is paying her? Why? Where is it coming from? What do they want from me? And why me? What's so special about me? I don't even have a traffic ticket. And many of you will find that it's the same thing. Some of you are outspoken, you are activists, you are whistleblowers, as you call them, or you were, there's some reason, color of your skin, in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time. I get that. But I don't understand. What is this? An attack on all people with spiritual websites? An attack on all fat people? An attack on all fat people with short hairs? With short hair? What the fuck is this? I don't understand. What is this for? This is where I get confused.